So this is sponsored by the Devil's Advocate, in case you didn't know, the school newspaper. So to start off, we're going to have the candidates introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Simran Dubey.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Saachi, and I'd just like to thank you all for coming out. And this is your first step for a change or really getting your voice heard. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Elise Gideon. I'm also running for freshman class president because that's what this debate is about. And just thank you guys for coming.
Alright, I'm Ansh Parikh. Thank you guys so much for coming out during your lunch period, but I'm running for freshman class president, and I really hope you guys will vote for me.
I'm Elijah Files. I'm also running for class president since I'm up here. So thank you all for coming out. Thank you. I hope we get some good questions from you guys.
Save all your applause until the end so that way everyone can get their chance to speak. Another important note is there will be time for audience questions, so if you have a question in mind, save that and I will come to you once we transition into that period of the debate. So we're just going to get started with the panelists' questions. These are your three panelists from Devil's Advocate.
Okay, so the first question is for Simran. How do you feel you are qualified for this position? I feel I'm qualified for this position because of my past experiences in leadership. For example, last year I was my school's NJHS president, and I've also run many drives, which is also a big part of my campaign.
The next question is for Saachi. Explain what are the toughest experiences you've had to encounter in the role of leadership.
I believe the toughest encounterment I've had is getting everybody involved. 100% student involvement is really tough to accomplish because not everybody is open and, they really want to express,
Next question is for Elise. What does being a leader mean to you, and how would you embody this definition as freshman class president?
Being a leader means to me that you are leading the class, or whoever you're leading as a whole, to the greater responsibility that we can be. And I will be, if I'm elected president, then I will hopefully be the best leader that you guys are all envisioning in your mind, and just lead the class of 2022 to be one of the best classes.
Okay, so let's say your class disagrees with one of your decisions that you made, but you believe it is beneficial. So what would you do in this situation?
I would definitely take the class into mine, and I would take all their opinions and try to come up with a compromise or something that all of us would agree on.
Elijah, what personality traits do you have that would make you a good leader?
Well, I personally think I'm pretty outgoing. I like meeting new people. I like experiencing new things. So I think I'm a well-rounded person in terms of getting to, do new things. I feel like I'm charismatic, and I feel like I can bring this class together.
So Simran, what are your long-term goals for this year?
So for this year, I'd like to complete at minimum 3 service projects, including Art with a Heart, Hunger Fight, and a program I'm working on with the mayor's office to help within the Jacksonville community itself. I'd also like to improve our communication, creating class pages on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, and a website for people who do not have social media. Okay, Saachi, what is it about Stanton that makes it a great school to you, and how do you plan to contribute to this?
I believe one of the biggest qualities that I admire about Stanton is how interconnected everybody is. Everybody is there for the better, and they all like to spread positivity. And everybody has honesty and integrity, and they really value that thing.
So how would you contribute to that?
I believe that positivity should still more be spread about, and I think little random acts of kindness could really boost everybody's confidence and improve student involvement.
So Elise, out of the vice president candidates, who would you want as your vice president and why?
There are a ton of great options for vice president, and I think all of them would be a great fit for me to have them as a vice president. And one of the people that I would like, the person that I would like to have as my vice president is Tasnim Zara, because she has great opinions on different things and different stances that I think are very important to bringing the student experience together.
Elise, could you name some of those qualities that you said she has different opinions on?
Yeah. She is very outspoken. She's whenever there's something that happens, she likes to be there and take her opinion on it and make sure that everyone's being treated fairly. And she is very trustworthy, and she's dependable.
Ansh, what are your tactics for facing conflict?
To face conflict, I'd really like to just take in mind all of the opinions of the class. I'd like to organize and plan my way through the conflict and make sure that we execute the proper solution completely and thoroughly.
So how would you take their opinions? What platform are you going to use to get their opinions?
I mean, in modern times, there's really a lot of social media and other services we can use for this communication and input from the students, but I really think we just need to use all those and come together and make this freshman year great.
Okay, Elijah, in what ways would you work with admin and teachers, not just your freshman class?
Well, of course, I need to get approval on a lot of things, like some of my larger plans, the volunteer projects, the class trip I was hoping to do. Of course, I need to work with them with that budget, and I think anything that requires adult organization I need for them. But other than that, I think anyone that gets elected to office is someone who ran, thought about their choices, and I think mostly I collaborate with the students.
Simran, what is your mission statement as class president?
My mission statement is to not only improve our life here as freshmen, but to create stepping stones for our life as sophomore, juniors, and seniors. I would also like to incorporate service and communication into my term as president.
Saachi, what are some class issues that need to be addressed?
I believe one of the class issues would be, once again, student involvement, because not everybody is open, and I believe that if distribution of responsibilities happens, everybody gets included, and it fosters a leader in them, because I don't want to create a stable environment. I want to create future leaders.
Elise, what are some role models in your life that have influenced your leadership abilities?
Some of the role models in my life are my 3 older brothers. They've definitely always been there for me. They've taught me how to stand up for myself, how to have my own opinions, how to voice them, because voicing them is a major thing, because if you don't voice your opinions, then you don't have anything to stand for. You don't have anything to say. You don't have a personality of your own. You need to voice your own opinions. And since all 3 of my brothers came here, they have all taught me how to fit in here, taught me different things that are important at being Stanton.
Hans, how would you keep track of the departments in the student government body without being overbearing?
I'm sorry? Can you repeat that?
So how would you work with the other members of the student government and without becoming overbearing or taking over everything?
Well, definitely, I'm not the only one who's in charge of this, so I would really want to work with spreading power amongst the officers, the admin, and our class sponsor to help get input from the students and make sure that they're heard as well.
How would you plan to do that exactly?
Definitely, as I mentioned before, using online services like Twitter, Instagram, polls, and poll services as well. So I definitely use those to my advantage and make sure that we have a great year.
Elijah, how are you going to set your class apart from other classes, both in maybe unity or pep rallies, such as that?
Well, what I'm looking to do is for our class to achieve a lot, and of course, like, I know everyone's using the word unity, like, a lot, but of course, unity is very important. Everyone coming together, everyone getting to know each other and becoming social. I think our class has really good potential. We're a very diverse class. We come from a lot of different school backgrounds, and I think we can utilize that to the best of our ability to become just a class that is proud of itself.
Okay, Simran, besides yourself, who out of your fellow candidates would you endorse?
I feel that all of our candidates that are here are very well suited for this job, but I would personally like a candidate who went to a different school than I did, just because they have different opinions about things and different backgrounds, as Elijah said, as well as different friend groups to, like he said, unify us, make sure we're one class, not just separate schools anymore.
So, can I have a name? If you had to choose one person.
I'd say Elise, because out of all of the candidates, she's the only one from Landon, which would give a huge advantage to her because she has one school voting for her. Also, she has a different view than the rest of us do because we all went to either Darnell or JWJ.
Saachi, how would you balance the responsibilities of the presidency and your everyday work here at Stanton?
I believe organization and time management skills, and I think that naturally just comes from experience because I've been elected for class representative before, and I was student ambassador for 2 years. So from leading people to tours to answering questions, all of that really felt nice because you're demonstrating school spirit and you're spreading positivity.
Elise, can you describe a leadership role of yours outside of campus and why you chose to commit to it?
In middle school, I was a student ambassador for Landon, and I decided to commit to that because I wanted to make sure that the incoming sixth graders to Landon made sure that they had a home, they had people to talk to, they knew everything about the school so they wouldn't get lost on their first day, and that's definitely important, just like the upperclassmen did for us when we had Stanton Bridge.
Okay, Ansh, how would you categorize your leadership style?
My leadership style, I would categorize that as more of a, I like to take input, like I said a lot earlier, so I like to keep my decisions based on the majority rule and how they want, what they want for the freshman year, and what they want.
So, Elijah, what are you passionate about this year that would help you achieve much of presidency?
Well, I'm really passionate about getting all of us to know each other because we're going to be in this place for 4 hard years. They're going to be some of the toughest of our lives. They're going to be just packed with work, and I think we can get over all of that and all of that stress by coming together, participating in events that are on my platform, such as the pep rally, class trip I was hoping to do, and also the volunteer events, because I've seen with volunteer events, I often become close friends with people, and I think all those projects that I'm hoping to work on can really help bring us together.
All right, we're going to move on to audience questions. So if you have a question that you would like to ask the other candidates, please raise your hand.
Someone's going to ask about the computer.
There are kids who sit alone during lunch. How would you bring kids who like that advantage in the school? Can you answer the one?
Oh yeah. Definitely I'd like to bring them into friend groups that I've encountered because of course while I've been here for the past few weeks I've met a lot of new people. All the groups, everyone seems to be very kind and supportive of each other. So of course anyone that sits alone deserves to be in a kind and supportive group.
My question is for the girl on the end right there. Why do you think this past school you went to and
I didn't hear the end.
Why do you think the past school you went to and your leadership skills have a correlation?
Well, going to JWJ, I got to meet so many people from so many different backgrounds, and I felt that this helped my leadership skills because throughout the 3 years that we were there, they did change the system of how our classes worked, and I got to meet so many new people, and that made me more confident and more outgoing than I was before. So I feel that because of the school I went to, I'm much more suitable for this position.
My question's for Ansh. Is that your name?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you planning on helping your class run a pep rally?
I've seen like through group chats and stuff like that. Our class is really diverse, like Elijah said, and we have our own special talents. So I'd like to organize committees for decor and art to help promote our class to win the pep rallies, and as well as like I don't know how to say it. Get our class like really hyped and make sure that we come out of this successful.
Saachi, what skills or abilities do you have that make you think you qualify over the other candidates?
Can you repeat the question?
What skills or abilities do you have that make you think that you qualify to be president over the other candidates?
I believe my persistence and my hard working and the fact that I won't make outrageous promises. An example of my work ethic would be me going to the Scripps National Spelling Bee. I mean, it's crazy to think that how it started in that little classroom with a little 10-question quiz, and then it went to national on ESPN, and I met people from all different countries as well. And it was really nice to see the diversity and how everybody was supporting each other.
So during the debate, I heard that you guys were planning to like bring everyone together. How do you plan to unite people from different backgrounds?
One of my big ideas to unite people from different backgrounds is to have first thing to have a Twitter account for our class, because like Twitter I've heard is like Stanton's thing. So we have to like make sure everyone's up to date on everything. Make sure every single class or every single person from every single class, including the classes other than 2022, are together. And in order to like bring people from the other groups, from not just like individual middle schools, we need to like come together and like make decisions as a whole for like different projects.
Okay, my question is for Ansh and Elijah. I want to know what you're going to do different from the freshman officers last year that's going to make our class more unique.
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, Ansh and Elijah, what are you guys going to do from the freshman officers last year that's different, that's going to make our class more unique?
Thank you for the question. And it's a great question because a lot of our platform items are also ones that have been gone over in the past, and while I think it is important to repeat the past, it's also good to have the future. While we're all from different backgrounds, we are all in one place now. We are a student body, we are at this school, and it seems like we love this school. I don't know how many people I see right now wearing Stanton shirts and hoodies and stuff, but we all seem to love this school a lot. And I think we can use that to organize things and just bring us all together.
Alright, so we're going to move on to the candidates' closing statements. So you can start.
So again, my name is Simran Dubey, and I'm running for freshman class president on the platform of communication and service. Thank you guys for coming today.
Hey guys, my name is Saachi Sharma, and I'm running for president. I promise you I'm not going to make you outrageous promises, and I'm going to be bold, and I will get the stuff done. So remember to vote for me.
Okay, guys, I'm Elise Gideon again, and I want to make sure that you guys know that am like up to date on everything that happens at Stanton, and I will make sure that everyone has and knows what is going on. And I hope you guys vote for me on the ballot on Tuesday.
Alright, I'm Ansh Parikh. I'm running for freshman class president. I really want to support this class unity and getting us together for this freshman year. And I really hope you guys vote for me.
I'm Elijah Files. All I do is strive. All I want to do is to strive to make the school better. And I'm here for the freshmen.